Can I ask
One
you,
more, yeah, no, we'll
yes,
take that.
on a different topic, South Sudan.
Sure.
President Bashir, of course, has applied for a U.S. visa to attend the UN General Assembly. Where is state on his visa request? Are you considering it? Is it something that has a possibility of being granted, first of all?
Well, this is something we, this is kind of an annual rite of passage where he puts out this announcement that he's going to apply or is about to apply for a visa to attend the UN General Assembly in September. The United Nations, as we all know, does extend an invitation to heads of states and government annually. I'd refer you to them for more details about who they send to. Obviously, there's a number of considerations at play when we look at these kinds of requests, and we're going to act consistently with our relevant legal obligations. We can't talk about the details of any individual visa cases, as you know. But we strongly support, even though we're not members of or party to the Rome Statute of the ICC, we do strongly support its efforts to hold those accountable, hold accountable those responsible for war crimes, especially crimes against humanity and genocide in Darfur. So, we've seen this happen before, this threat or this gesture that he's going to apply for a visa. We'll look at it, obviously, and address it within our legal obligations.
You can't talk about individual requests, but is there any reason to believe that the outcome will be any different this time around?
Well, again, he's never actually attempted to arrive in, as far as I know, in New York. I think we're going to take it one step at a time. We do believe he should be held accountable for his crimes, though.
Can I ask you one more on a related?
Sure.
Sorry.
No, please, go ahead.
A related issue, and
if he did actually go through with it, would you grant him?
No. Well, my question was different. My question was, if he arrived in New York, would you feel obliged to arrest him, even though you are not signatories to the Rome Statute?
I was getting there.
So there are.
Started the line of questions.
There are also. How do I put it? There's also legal obligations that we take on as host country to the United Nations. I'll just say, we'll look at a variety of considerations and act consistently with our obligations, our legal obligations. I don't want to.
They really didn't give you much on this.
I don't want to. Well, Arshad, look, this is what it is. It's like every year we face this, and we face this with a variety of bad actors around the world, not just Bashir. Again, we'll do what we have to do if he actually follows through.
But this case is like you've had other state sponsors, the heads of government, state sponsors of terrorism.
Right. This
visit the United States.
I understand the distinction.
You have the difference because of.
I understand the distinction. No, I understand the distinction. Look, we take our. This is a complex legal situation because we do, as I said, have certain obligations, responsibilities as a host country to the United Nations. So watch this space.